White woman gives birth to black baby, then accuses boyfriend of sleeping with a black woman.
Yeah, dude.
Shannon, where did you find this?
Okay, I would like to say first and foremost that I did the name. It came from the Zimbabwe Mail, but I looked it up and it says that it is one of the only.
That's where the baby
sources.
came from.
It says it's one of the only.
No, that's what his birth certificate says.
I would argue that I don't care if it's true or not. It's still fun to talk about. Yeah. Who gives a shit?
It says it's a credible news source. I looked it up.
Last Monday in a Spanish hospital, a white woman was giving birth to her baby with the husband present in the delivery room. Once they saw that the baby was black, the woman lost it and said, "You bastard, I knew you were cheating on me. Look at what you've done. Go away."
Hell yeah. Dude, well, that's his out right there.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, if she said that to you, you're like, yeah, okay. My bad, and then you just leave because you know that's not your baby.
Moonwalk out the room.
Yeah, fucking, I'm out, dude. I saw this happen in real life. There's this girl I follow on Facebook that I like went to fucking high school with or whatever, and then she has her very dumpy white boyfriend, and then she had a baby, and he's just like this little fucking. He's
Cosby kid.
Yeah, and he just came out with his curly hair, like, "What up, everyone?" And you know how they're just like the cutest babies, and you're just like, "Oh no!" And that dude just never has said anything. It's been like 3 years, and he's just like, "Yeah, that's my baby," and people know it's like Mormon country, Utah, and everyone's just like, I'm not going to fucking say anything. Are you going to say anything? And no one says anything. And no one's ever mentioned it. And
it's just like King of the Hill.
Dude, it's fucking wild. Mm-hmm. And this kid is like, you know how fucking Key and Peele are both half, but one is like really black and the other way. He's really black. Like, he's fucking straight up black. Mm-hmm. And this dude it looks like Zac. And I'm just like, holy shit, all right.
You don't know what I got in me. I'm half Sicilian. Dude, I could get dark.
I wonder if he's like, my grandpa was black, and that's what that is, you know?
Yeah.
I want to talk about the King of the Hill thing. Have you ever heard the theory that that the hiding in plain sight thing is that, so it's, whose kid is?
Dale.
John Redcorn.
Dale's kid is obviously John Redcorn's son.
Yes.
Right? The theory is that that's actually making fun of the bigger picture, which is that Bobby is
Bill's son.
Bill's son.
Yeah.
Because Bobby looks just like Bill, and Hank has the small urethra, they find out. That's why he can't have kids.
Yeah.
And Bill gave Bobby his family recipes. He passed them down to him.
Yeah.
And they think that the whole joke of the show is that you're laughing at Dale, not realizing Hank's going through the same thing.
Yeah. And that's obviously why he's in love with Peggy. Also, Peggy's continually the worst, meanest, least likable character in the show. I fucking hate Peggy. And so, yeah.
I like that theory. Also, real quick, I have an idea. For like white girls that go around and like to sample all the races and then have a baby and guess. I think we need to stop gender reveal parties, because gender's a construct.
Okay.
And start doing race reveal parties.
That's fun.
Wow. I'm with you. Yeah, no, we could do it.
Because
but can they tell the race in the womb? Those sonograms are all black and white.
Yeah, but then you could probably do a blood test. Or she'll know who the father is.
As soon as the baby comes out, you just throw it in a garbage bag. And then when you go out, and then you rip the garbage bag open and say, look.
No, here's what you do. You have like a pile of spaghetti, you have some chicken wings, and you have what a Slavic baby's like, and then you have like a smorgasbord of things, and then you let it crawl, and you see what happens. I like the idea because you know how they had gender reveal things like back in the early 2000s when people were so wild and like it would be a girl and the guy would visibly be like, fuck me then, I wanted a son. I like the idea of some guy being like, oh great, it's Greek, okay. Fucking terrible.
I like the idea of like doing the thing where you cut into the cake to see what kind of cake it is, and then you're like, vanilla, white baby, and then you taste it and you're like, cornbread, black baby.
Oh, there you go. I like the special flavors of white baby. You know, where you're like, what kind of, is it Jewish? Okay.
Matzah.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want to add to that thing,
Please.
that black thing, the baby thing. We had a friend growing up who he got a girl pregnant, and then she had a baby who was very dark, and they broke up, and we were like, fuck her, blah, 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 blah. Years later, 10 or 15 years later, we hadn't talked to that guy in years, whatever. We become friends with her. And she gives us the real story, and she was like, no, fuck him. He didn't want to raise this kid. Look at pictures of my grandfather, and the grandfather was Sicilian, and he was just darker, and the kid is now older, and you go, he totally looks like that guy. And she had told that guy that she was like, I didn't cheat on you. Look at pictures of my fucking uncle. Like, look at my pictures, and it was all bullshit just so this guy could get out of raising this fucking kid. It was like, you know, when you kind of find out later that like, maybe that person didn't rape that person, you know, or whatever. It's like, this is like, we found out like 10 or 15 years later when my sister became friends with the girl that was like, oh,
I'm so mad we already gave somebody real ass dude of the week.
Damn, get out of jail free card.
Dude, he totally pulled it, just got the fuck out of there and he knew because she was like, look at pictures of you knew this baby could come out looking darker. There's like, because we're Sicilian.
Italians stay taking L's, man. It's crazy. Like, they won and lost both world wars. They can't keep their fathers. Like, they're fucking, the mob isn't doing well.
Cuomo.
Like, yeah, come on.
I'm Italian. I can do that, right?
Yeah, like,
You know why the suicide rate is so low in Italy?
Why?
You can't jump out of your mother's basement window.